Guys, so I thought I would make a what we're doing this year for homeschool video. Well, technically next year in a few weeks because we're going to do year-round school. I got most of my stuff from Abeka except for our science, which is from Apologia. So this is the Abeka curriculum, and it comes with this blend and word book and then all these readers. And the readers, I like the readers. Like this first one, it just starts off like really, really easy. And just doing really easy words. And, you know, reading a sentence finally. Just one sentence in that whole book. And then, let's find an easier one. Or a harder one, I mean. I do read. Just really, really easy. The pictures are bright. It's 2 sentences on a page. Now that one has 3. It's really easy for the kids, I think, to learn to read. Let's put those back. And then this is a blend ladder. And I've never used Abeka before, so I'm anxious to see how these blends work. But I think the kids just learn to start pronouncing the 2, like a consonant and a vowel sound together, which gets them used to reading. So that's the readers. I can move these. Okay. And then this is his phonics, I guess you would say. Letters and sounds. And it's really, there's bright pictures and there's different activities. Like on this one, you read each word and follow the road to get to the 3 pigs. Then you color the picture. So you read the word and color the picture. And it goes on until you're matching the picture with, or the picture with the word, and drawing a picture of the word, and then you're writing words. So that's really cool. I like how they did that. And this is a new book that they just have out, this Think and Learn, that they just have out this year. They came out with a whole new edition of Abeka. I don't know if you've noticed, but they came out with a whole new edition of Abeka. So all these books are brand new this year. So I'm anxious to see how this Think and Learn book ties in. It's just, it seems to me like it's just kind of random. Like on this page, what is missing, you add the missing parts and then you color the pictures. And on this page, you're just tracing the lines. So I don't know how that's going to work, or if we'll be doing a lot of that. And you only do like 1 page a day, so it's really easy. And then let's move the readers back. And then this is the writing. They have writing with phonics, and then the regular writing manuscript tablet. And the writing with phonics starts off really, really easy. It ties in with the letters and sounds K5. So the first letter you learn about is I. And you practice writing I. And I is for inchworm. And then U is for umbrella. And they just practice writing that, and that's really cool. It's and then it progresses to 2, I think. Yeah, see, you can. Where'd it go? And then in here you can see where it has like 2 letters, and then you're writing the word mess, and you see the little boy has made a mess, and it just kind of progresses on like that until they're writing whole sentences throughout the year. So I think that's really cool. And then this, now Abeka recommends that you start with cursive handwriting, but since Noah can almost do manuscript writing all by himself, I figured we'd cement the manuscript first before we started cursive. And then in the manuscript writing tablet, it's just mostly extra practice, I, and then he would have to practice that all the way down, you, just to get some extra practice in. So I really like that. I like how they have that, and they teach it, excuse me, they teach it so it's, don't know if you guys can see this. It has an upstairs and then the downstairs, and then the basement. So like the letter P, let's see if I can find a letter P. Oh, G will work. Like the G lives in the basement. So you put the G down in the basement, and then the capitalized goes in the upstairs, and I like that they teach that. It keeps gives them a reason for writing where they're writing, which I thought was really cool. And then with the reading program, we got a whole bunch of games and stuff too, but these are really cool. These are flashcards, and you have, like, there's 132 of them, and CK is in duck, and then it has all the words that CK make. Well, that's not even all of them, but that's just a quick sample, and it has them for all sorts of different sounds. So that's to reinforce everything that we learn. So that stays in the box because I don't want to lose any of them. And then this is his math, which I love this math. He's really good at math as it is already. So I wanted something that wasn't going to be too slow. And this starts off nice, you know, like count how many swings there are and fill in the dot. 1, 2, 3, 3. He can do that. That's easy. And then this is like the first or second day. And fill in the circle under the two that are the same. So then you fill in the circle, you know, under the two backpacks. So, but then by, you know, and it has them trace. Oh, that'll work. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed and it's not working. On lesson, what lesson is this? 7. So halfway through the second week, they introduce time, and you have the clock, and you're writing the number 1 and learning about 1 and the 1 o'clock. And then by the time you're back here, you have money. So write how many cents. Well, 1, 2, so you know that's 2 cents. So it teaches money and how to tell time, and I'm trying to find one of the really good clock ones, but I'm having, oh, right there. Sorry. And it, you know, you see that this says 6 o'clock, so which one of these says 6 o'clock? So it teaches them how to tell digital time and also how to read a clock face, and this is kindergarten. So that's really nice. And it just has just stuff like that. And then this is lesson, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's lesson 122. And they're writing the time by themselves, and they're adding just single-digit numbers, but, you know, that's for kindergarten. You know, they're adding and subtracting, and it says draw the nickels you would need to buy the toy plane, 25 cents. So they'd have to draw how many nickels would equal 25 cents. So, and then here you have more addition and the clocks, which I really like, and the nickels, you have to write how many cents, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 cents, and then up here you have to match the times, and they have threw-in ones like 5:15, that way to try and get the kids to know and truly understand how to read time. So, and then they even have word problems, you know, Mom gave Harry 4 carrots, Harry gave 1 to the mailman, how many carrots does he have left? And then it just goes through the day with Harry eating carrots. So I think that's really cool. They do word problems, they're doing money, they're doing the clock. That's really nice. And then the last thing that we have is our science, which is exploring creation. It's from the Apologia series. And the Apologia is really cool because it's Christian-based. And in case you didn't know, Abeka's also Christian-based. So I like putting that in the science because, I mean, right here it says creation confirmation. And you read about just the different things that's in our world that backs up creationism, which is not taught in schools at all. And it's important because it's there, and people try to pretend it's not. So, I like it. And so he's obsessed, Noah's obsessed with bones. He loves bones. So we picked this. I wanted to do underwater creatures because that's my favorite, but He wanted to do bones, so we did bones. And then we bought the junior anatomy notebooking journal. And it's really good because there's not a whole lot of writing that goes with it. And like lesson 1, I'm supposed to read pages 19 through 22, and then he colors a page, and then we read 14 through 15, and then we read 22 through 24. Well, that's a lot for a kindergartner to do all in one day. So we broke it up, so instead of doing science 2 days a week, we're going to do science 4 days a week. And, you know, that way it's not so much for him on one day. But I like it because these are the coloring pages. You just color the pages, and then now he obviously won't be able to write anything, but we can review it and go over it. And it has vocabulary, cell membrane, and ribosomes, and mitochondria, and the nucleus, and lots of words that he can understand. He just won't be able to know the definition to. And then all these little projects. And like I said, I don't expect him to actually write anything out or be able to color anything, but we can discuss what these pages are. And then the really cool thing is this copy work, which helps with the handwriting, and they even have a cursive side. Excuse me. They even have a cursive side, so if he was doing cursive, he could do that over here. But it has a memory verse that goes with that section, and you know, he can copy it down here, which works on his handwriting, and it pulls in some Bible. So I really like that. And then they have vocabulary, lift the flap. No, he can't do that, but like I said, we could review the vocabulary, and I can say, because here are the definitions over here. The wall around a cell. You know, we can play a matching game where the wall around the cell. Okay, well, what is that? And you know, cut this out. So I like that. And then this is a lesson 1, more to explore. So if we wanted to do more with it, we could do that, and it has DVD suggestions to watch, and book suggestions to read, and to build a microscope, you know, go online and find the instructions, and then my anatomy projects, what I did and what I learned. And that's all stuff for lesson 1, so that would all be the first week. And then the next week, it says, the memory verse down here is, do not be wise in your own eyes, fear the Lord and shun evil. And this is lesson 2. That would be week 2, and you learn about the bones. So I really like that, and I like that it's God-based, and even the text is very colorful, and there's bright, colorful illustrations and lots of diagrams and pictures, so that the kids and vocabulary words are in bold. And you know, I'll have to read it to him, obviously, but I don't mind doing that. You know, it's just a few pages a day, and there's a lot of try this, and I really like it. I'm looking forward to homeschooling him this year and seeing how far he goes. Anyway, so I thought I'd give you guys just a look at all the things that we have. Thanks for watching. Bye.